Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What is up, everybody? It's HTG Brian here with Level 6 Story, The Lantern Menace for LEGO Batman 3. We also pick up a little bonus where we find Plastic Man along the way, and of course we do get the Lantern Menace trophy achievement for beating the level. We do actually meet the requirement of 170k for the true hero, and as a result we get 2 gold bricks, one for completing the level and one for simply getting the true hero. So, alright, here we are. We got a whole crew of guys here, goodies and baddies, and after a quick little conversation, we make our way up the blue studded trail here, and although it's not really rocket science that we find Plastic Man, he kind of falls right in your path, so to say. We do actually do a quick little side mission. We were going to save most of these for afterwards, but hey, Plastic Man is the key to a lot of free play, so here we go.
It's so cold so fast, but this door is completely frozen shut. And so's old Plastic Man. I tried
Brrr, he says.
Open, but I'm as brittle as Alfred when you ask for coffee instead of tea. If you need to get
Coffee is bad, okay.
something about this mysterious freeze. Wait a second. Mr. Freeze. It must be him that's behind this.
What? Mr. Freeze? I love that it's like, you know, I don't know the history of Mr. Freeze's voice, but I love that it's totally Arnold. I mean, it's not him, but it's totally that version of him. They're trying to make it anyway, so. Oh, look at Batmite. He tells us that we need to use the sensor suit so we can find something to, well, we can use the invisibility, I guess is what it's really saying. I don't know how. It looked like I selected the demolition suit there, but somehow I got the security suit out. And see, I was trying to be all sneaky. I was trying to use my scanner to find something to drop on him. But that's actually coming up here in a minute. We actually have to go invisible. There we go. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. All right. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? And look at that. We can sneak right up on him. We can see ourselves, but he cannot see us. And you just got to walk up and pow him right in the kisser. All right. So, look at that. Even if you get in the stream of his freeze, it doesn't see us. So, 3 hearts down. Look at that. And it takes the blue stud trail right on over to the wall there. But wait a minute. But wait. There's more. Plastic Man has got to have his little 2 cents. Yeah, I can feel plastic thawing as we speak, too. Bam. All right, so we get a gold brick for that. So technically, I guess we get 3 gold bricks in this video, but it would have been confusing had I put 3 out of the 5 when we really only get 2 of the 5. This is an extra one, so. All right, we now have control of Plastic Man. Yay, or Plastic Man. I don't know why I keep trying to leave that C out. Maybe it's a silent C? I don't really know. But now we can use the security scan. And once we do that, it actually reveals a couple of, well, icebreakers. We'll drop those down. And we get some bouncing bricks. Oh, and look at that. We get our first use of a plastic pad. Once we do this, this is reminiscent of the old Mr. Fantastic, if you've played the LEGO Marvel series. Pretty cool stuff. He jumps up and gives the old and chisels away at that door, giving us access to the hangar. Again, I guess, because we already been here. And there's Mr. Conan O'Brien. We're going to run right by him. I know that's a bummer deal. I know a lot of you are curious to hear more of Conan, but we'll get back to him. I'm sure he's got lots of witty banter to provide throughout the majority of this game. The one character I really look forward to seeing is Kevin Smith. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Smith and all of his movies and podcasts, everything. So getting to play as him is going to be pretty cool, even though he's wearing that silly hockey jersey that he has the same of, but like 700 different versions of it. I still don't know what's up with that. I know it's just a big man's uniform, but at the same time, I'm not exactly sure why he doesn't get different colors. I'm sure there's significance there, and as a Kevin Smith fan, I should know that, but I don't, so we'll have to look that up on the old Ooternet. All right. Oh, and that was Canadian for internet, if you didn't know. And if you're Canadian and you take offense to that, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make a joke. Play on words is all. No offense meant. I know that's not what you guys call it up there. All right. Use the freeze suit to go ahead and not only freeze your friends, but to put out the fire. Kind of a funny angle from where I'm standing, but you will find your way, I'm sure. Once you put out the fire, it'll reveal a couple of bouncing bricks that allow us to build up this security scanner. Well, no, I guess it's a security terminal, not a scanner. And then we get to go all Tron on you again. And this one's pretty simple, except for I fall off immediately, and yeah, I was worried that was going to be a continuous drop-off there. I tried to get squirrely and make the jump, because that's the obvious path to the left, but they totally fooled me. And apparently I like to lose lots of studs, because, I don't know, my depth perception was off or something. All right, run around to the right-hand side, because that's the right way to go. And make your way all the way around, give it a nice booyakashow, and it'll give us the next one, so... Make your way to the next one. This one actually got some red hot boxes. We want to stay off those. Just make sure that the one you're jumping on isn't lit up red. I didn't want to take a chance to see what would happen. I don't know, maybe it gives you lollipops and takes you to Candyland, but I think it kills you. I wasn't willing to take another chance because I had already proved my noobness a couple of times. This was a tricky one. You got to stay on it, and bam, we made it all the way. Oh, yeah, now we got the code. And that being said, this will open up the door and grant us access to a cutscene. So we'll see you on the other side of that cutscene.
Let's go.
Wait, what happened to Robin?
I haven't seen him.
Oh, come on.
Thanks. Hey, cool helmet. Whose is it?
Yesterday's lunch.
Look at the size of this place.
We should split up. We'll find the control room faster.
How are we supposed to find the control room in this ridiculous spaceship?
Well, aren't we the optimist? Those levers look like they control the shield.
Good observation there, Batman. Hey, we are finally officially on the run with our Lantern Menace story walkthrough. As you can see, we are collecting studs for the true hero. Once we get up the ladder, we're going to go ahead and switch on over into our security suit and go invis on that security sizz. And now that we're all busted up, we'll go ahead and switch. There was a little bit of an edit there. I apologize for that. It wasn't your internet or YouTube glitching. There was a lot of running around, and I'm still kind of learning some of these suits that these guys have. I totally forgot that Lex had a hazard suit, so I was like confused, wondering how I get through that sludge. But now I know, and now we get over here, and now there's another security system we need to get by, and I'm like, what the heck? How are we going to do this? But guess what? Quick look at Mr. Lex's character list, and we will find something productive, perhaps. Perhaps? All right. Oh, look at that. Let's see. What do we got? Stealth suit. Oh, we don't want the no techno suit just yet. Stealth suit puts us invisible. Oh, look at that mini kit. We'll have to come back and get that in free play, because I'm not sure how we're going to get past that wall. Looks like some sort of magnetic possibilities, but we'll come back for that. All right, we're going to use the suit scanner on the right-hand side, and it actually indicates that we need to use our sonar abilities right now, right here. So we'll pull out the sonar suit, get our blast on, and build the bricks that it provides for us. And hey, if I haven't mentioned, this is quite a long stretch here. You might want to make sure you're comfortable. This level is one of the last of the super long ones. It's been explained to us that 4, 5, 6, and 7 are the longest ones. And so one more after this. And to be honest with you, I didn't find 7 all that long. It's certainly shorter than this one. All right, you can see there's an electrical field preventing us from getting by over here, but what's this? There is like this crazy thing we built in the middle. Happens to be a little portal for Solomon Grundy, so he steps right on top of that, and the big guy gets sucked under, and what's he doing? He's like in some quicksand. Oh, booyakashow! He throws out some Mad Max mobile with a big old steel skill saw blade on the front that'll take care of all our business for us. Get your saw on. Flash was quick enough to hop out before it bailed over the edge. Speaking of quick, God, I think his fighting animations are my favorite. Like, they're not only quick, but they're awesome. He like circles around. He's like cha 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 cha. Like he's not just like a cha cha cha. He's super cha, and I love it. All right, lots of guys here. Plenty of opportunity to build up some multipliers to get some extra studdage. You might find yourself trying to lure the guys over to where some of the bigger studs are, some of the golds and the blues, so you can get those multipliers, or get those multiplied, I should say. Now, this room's kind of squirrely. It took me a little bit, and it's, again, just because of my lack of memory of the suits. And here we go. We're going to jump in the middle here and destroy this. And it looks like it's not even for us. It's for Martian Manhunter. But it's not. There's a little foolery going on here. There's a Martian Manhunter icon in the very back. That green little vortexy thing is what's popping up that icon. Truth be told, this is a suit token for Mr. Lex, a.k.a. Buzz Lexier. So we're going to go ahead and figure that out after a minute. It takes a second. We clearly know we need to use our electricity suit here, but we do not have any electric juice. And over on the right-hand side, we see the electric field, and to be honest with you, I was totally sketched about walking in there. Don't ask me why. I've got an electric suit on, but I was. And you can see there's like, you know, I'm bouncing around and I don't even see Lex because he's invisible. So that was part of the reason, too, why I was totally not catching on to the fact that it's a suit for Lex, because he's invisible. But, all right, I finally figured out Lex. I run in there. Booyakashow! I get the shield suit. Now, the shield suit's going to be good for a couple of things. One in particular is going to be fire. So we'll get back to that in a minute, but that is definitely needed to get by this area. Use the Batman electric suit to go ahead and get over on the far right side. Flip the switch, or I should say suck the juice out. And giggity. And we'll go ahead and we'll make our way on over to the other power terminal over here. And charge it up. All right, now we got a fire up top. I mentioned fire, didn't I? Well, guess what? We're going to try to put the fire out, and we fail miserably. We actually put them out, but it's not staying out. So apparently there's some, I don't know, some sort of resource up there that's making it burn forever. We get back up onto the right-hand side, and we realize we totally spaced out on taking out this silver brick. So the silver wall, I should say. So we'll hop into the power suit and get our demolition on. Booyakashow! Now that it is gone, it has exposed a nice gold brick there. We'll heat it down with the spacesuit. Catch the pun there that I spaced out. Alright, well, this one was a new one for us. I'm not sure why it requires us to carve a line straight up and down, but hey, you melt it down and it drops some bricks for us. So, very productive, regardless of how it happens. And watch out for that goo down there. Speaking of goo, totally random fun fact for you as we run over and switch into Lex's armor suit. Or shield suit. Our local Five Guys Burger and Fries has a couple of letters out. The lights are out, and it's funny because it reads 5 goo right now. And why I'm telling you that is because there's goo everywhere, and every time we see the goo in the game, my son reminds me of that sign. Like, it's some weird, like, attachment he has, but totally funny. So, all right, we've switched on over to Lex. So look at us. We're walking through the fire because it don't hurt us. And we'll go ahead and flip this switch over here by spamming that button. And it reveals yet another gold block. So we'll go ahead and fire it up with our heat ray. Go ahead and turn on over to the spacesuit. Spacesuit! Spacesuit! And draw that line, that straight arrow. And it'll drop some more bricks and puke out some more 5 goo. Alright. Once we're satisfied with all the bricks up top, we'll drop down and build these bricks into a centerpiece here. And it happens to be a flash pad. Dun, 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 dun. So grab the Flash Man and get your master build on. There's actually 4 items this time. And it'll build the world's largest big screen. Actually, it looks a lot like the Houston Rockets big screen Jumbotron in the NBA there. I don't remember what the Houston Arena is called, so my bad. Not really a Houston fan. The only thing I'm a fan of Houston of is when Damian Lillard hit that winning shot at the end of Game 6 last year. Bam! Alright, sorry for Houston fans. Hopefully I didn't chase you away, and hopefully we can still be friends. Alright, after I get my cha-cha on and take out all the guys on the number up top, Robin will give us one more quick little tip, and it'll open up the right door, which we will progress through. Whee! That's a pretty cool building. Look at that there. That's, look, mini kit up top. That's where the Martian Manhunter takes you. Obviously, slips on through up into that brain. Brains. All right, so we need to get to the top and power that up. There's a couple things we'll need to do in order to get up there. First of all, there's a couple of bad guys spread out here. So, again, try to time it right so you can get your multiplier up. Get that extra studdage. Now, on the far right-hand side of your screen, just now, you'll see a silver box. We can actually destroy that with Batman, or Joker for that matter. Yeah, wait a minute. Batman's not with us. Fooled you! So you're going to have to use Joker. And, anyways, you can find yourself a mini kit in there. We're saving it for free play. And, like I said, you can make your own decision whether you want to grab it now or later. But maybe make a mental note so you don't duplicate that one. Because although a lot of the times they will spawn studs in their place of the mini kit, there's a fairly common Lego glitch that doesn't respawn a stud. And or shouldn't spawn a stud, it'll respawn the brick. All right, over in the middle left-hand side, there is a terminal that Robin will need to access with his remote control suit. I need to remember the name of that suit. It's not the Techno suit, but it's the other one. Anyways, once you flip that switch, it'll give us access to these blue magnetic bars, and we'll get our gravitational pull going up it. Thunk, 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 thunk. Bam. All right, so we're up here, and we find ourselves a little grapple. I tried to do it from down below, but you need to actually be up top to get your grapple on. And once you get that grappled, you'll find some bouncing bricks that you can build up into a nice little charge terminal. I totally think it's for Robin, so I come down here, flip into the magnetic suit, get up there, and then I get all the way up there and realize, hey, guess what? You had the right guy to begin with. Noob alert! So, Cyborg's going to be the guy you need, so make sure that you get up there or stay up there, whichever the case may be for you, and go ahead and use the suit. Powering terminal, which will power up your spacesuit. Spacesuit! Spacesuit! And then you can fly! Alright, now we're up top. And there we go. We can see we've got access to this power terminal. Oh, and we do have power, so get your juice on. Actually, we're sucking the juice out. And we're going to take it across. Across. I know a lot of you get mad that I say across. So I'll say across, just so we don't have any disagreements. Another funny word. Alright. Purple stud, purple stud. Got to get that purple stud. It's a funny angle for sure, but I make sure to go ahead and grab that. Fill up the electric terminal over here. Zoop, 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 zoop. For some reason, look at this. Look how slow this is going. Like, I'm holding the button, and it's not going anywhere. And again, it was just a funny angle. Like, I release it, and I take one step away and one step back and watch this. Like, that was some weird stuff. But you know what? I won't complain. We got it powered up. We removed the bone blockers. I don't know why there was bones being used to block that. At least that's what it looked like. Brainiac and his shenanigans, his tools box that he uses. Like, what is that all about? Bones? Those look like bones. That's like straight out of like Lord of the Rings or even Jurassic Park, perhaps. I don't want to try to build up into something and read into something that's not there, but I mean, we already saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles references going down in the sewers, all the pizza boxes, the rats. I know some of you probably disagree. There's rats in every sewer, but Master Splinter, you know, being a rat and all this goo everywhere. I mean, there's lots of underlining tones there, so it wouldn't surprise me if those bones are maybe a reference. And maybe I'm totally a noob and Brainiac loves bones. Maybe he, like, eats ribs and has a whole stack of bones. Like the Tooth Fairy keeps teeth, he may keep bones. I don't know. All right, so one more little stretch here, and then we're pretty much done. We have a little battle with Brainiac at the end, and then we'll move on to the cuts, or the final total screen. Cutscene 2, of course, but... All right, so there is a little bit of a puzzle here. I wouldn't call it difficult. You need to use your magnetic ability with Cyborg to go ahead and remove those weird arms, legs, whatever you want, tentacles. And then you just got to make your way, jumping on the pads indicated and not getting in the electricity, because that would not be great. Once you get all the way to the end successfully, it will provide you with 2 silver boxes. They look like some sort of ancient elephant head or something. I don't know, they got horns on them and a weird trunk/nose. But go ahead and blow those up with your Rocket Man, and that'll go ahead and open the door for you and gain you access into this final little area where we will approach Brainiac. All right, look at that stud multiplier. Ooh, times 10. Keep it alive, keep it alive, keep it alive. So yeah, this is probably where I gained a majority of my true hero status, as right here, obviously, lots and lots of times 10s. Certainly, it is doable without, and I didn't knock over everything and collect all the studs. If you guys wanted to spend more time, it is certainly doable. But I can't stress enough, I wouldn't waste too much time. You have to come back and play these as free play. The red bricks are going to give you the stud multiplier, so you know, you're going to get all the time stud multiplier, times 2, times 4, times 8. Who knows which ones you're going to get first. The times 2 actually comes in level 1 free play. The times 4 comes in level 2. So you should have a times 8 by the time you're done with level 2. And that being said, we're on level 6, so there's plenty of time to get those and come back to get the studdage. All right, so I am seriously on a stud run right now, just knocking everything. I wasn't exactly sure what I needed. I figured I needed to build something to advance, but clearly it's all up top. I just need to run up through the middle and then around both the left and the right side, and each side actually has a little lever that I need to spin around. So we'll go ahead and do the left one first. It's kind of weird. It's taller than you are, but once you get close to it, it lifts you up. And just spin it around, and it'll redirect that laser beam, and then we can get all 3 of them in the right spot. We already got 1, and here's 2. Ready? And then we need a 3rd one. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to need to do a little backtracking because our characters are stuck back there. And ultimately, we do need to build up the rest of this pad here. And then we can see we need a Wonder Woman. So now we're going to, like I said, we're going to do some backtracking because our characters did not follow us through this. I don't know if this will be the same for you or not. But maybe your characters will be right there. Maybe you use Wonder Woman to get through here. I doubt it, because you needed the magnetic ability to get through the first part, and you needed to blow up those silver balls.
Good going, team. Let's get after Brainiac.
You heard the lady. Slip on through that door and go get after Brainiac.
Under my control now.
I'm an android, remember? That won't work on me. And I have my own version of mind control. Huh? Oh, must be the helmet. What? Ow! For you, the end comes now! My 12th level intellect is too much for any of Earth's heroes!
Guys!
Not again!
Oh, he's one of those guys. He thinks he's all smart, huh? Like, why would a guy named Brainiac think he's smart? That's what I'm just appalled by this, accusation of himself. All right, so this is pretty simple. Basically, there's a couple sequences here. Brainiac sends a bunch of bad guys after you. You have to take them out. Once you successfully clear all of them, it will take you to one of these characters, and you have to spam the circle button for PlayStation, B button for Xbox. I'm not sure what it is on the PC. My bad on that. But eventually, you'll go through and get all of your characters. So here's number 2. Spam, 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 spam. And then that Batman will become free. He'll become yours again. And the last one is Solomon Grundy. And then once you have all of them, then you'll go ahead and get your battle on. Now, one little quick note, too, if you're really close, like look at my true hero status up there. I am extremely close. Here in a minute, once we get Solomon Grundy back, we actually have to go and initiate one last little contact with Brainiac in order to cue the final cutscene and take his, well, not the final cutscene, but the final battle cutscene. And with that being said, you don't have to attack him right away. You can go knock over any of the other studs. I don't think there's any guys that come after you, but so you can see his force field's down. He is now accessible to us, but I run around because I know that I'm super close. In fact, there's a 10,000, a purple stud right in the back, so that'll certainly help you if you're really close. And look at me, ready, booyakashow, true hero. And I go and I give him a nice little pow.
This was unforeseen.
explosion killed him?
We don't know he's dead.
That'd be a shame. He's so handsome and sweet.
I'm really afraid that might happen to us.
Come on, guys. We'll make it. No problem. I hope so.
What the heck is going on?
Oh no, look! Superman is falling!
Not again.
Oh no. Poor Superman.
Okay, something is definitely wrong with everybody.
When they were hit by the lights of the different lanterns, it amplified the ring's dominant emotion. Robin, take command. I've got to go get Superman.
Wait, you want to leave me in charge?
You see anybody else up to the job? If Superman falls into a miniaturized city, there's no telling how many will get hurt. Get this ship on the ground. Wonder Woman, you're with me. Flash, close the gap after me.
Only if I can keep this stuff when we're done.
Sure. Whatever.
All right, thanks for patching that up, Flash. One last little segment here before we get the final cutscene and head off into the total screen. If you are trying to collect mini kits, I would highly suggest staying on the middle to right side of your screen. You'll see it slowly floating here in a second, and if you want, you can actually press and hold the B or circle button to slow your flying down. If you're in a hurry and you want to plow through this, just go ahead and hit the A or X button, and you should speed up through this. But that's it. Cutscene. Total's coming soon.
Okay, so, you guys heard? I'm in charge. First on the agenda, somebody know how to fly this thing?
Oh, I'd love to give it a go.
Thanks. Anybody else know how to fly it?
If I wasn't terrified of catching a virus, I could link up with the ship.
You'll be fine. Give it a shot.
Yes. Boy Blunder is right. We're a team.
No bonds can hold a Thanagarian warrior.
Joke's on you. All right, Booyakashow, the Lantern Menace level trophy achievement is now ours for completing this. Free play is now available too. It's gotta feel good. We are pretty much almost to the halfway point. There are 16 levels, so we're getting really close to that halfway point. And we did actually get the true hero, which enables us an extra gold brick, which we'll find here in a second. So yeah, no mini kits. We opted to skip all those, even though I did point a couple of them out to you along the way. Couple of gold bricks. Total at 3 in this video, because we got the Plastic Man one too, but only 2 in the actual level. So if you're following along, you got all 3. If you just played the level, you probably just got 2. All right, that's going to wrap it up for Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Level 6, The Lantern Menace. We hope that you guys found this video maybe a bit entertaining, and helpful is always a bonus. So if you found any tips or tricks here, we're glad we could help. Feel free to drop some comments down below. We have lots of social network pages. We know you don't get involved in all of them, but whichever ones you do, why don't you head on over. Our biggest one were our contests on Fridays, Facebook. We also have Twitter. Comment, vote, subscribe down below. We always love to hear from you. It doesn't matter where. HappyThumbsGaming.com is available too, with game and product reviews, all sorts of stuff going on. So we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear some requests. Maybe you've got some secret, or maybe you have a character you haven't been able to find, or whatever it is, whether it's a question, comment, or maybe you've got a suggestion. Bring it. We want to hear it. As always, until next time,